probably $400 million or better, and just me and sponsorship money. Leading up to the Pacquiao fight, that week I made somewhere 25 to 30 million.
Wow, that's crazy.
So these are my numbers. And, you know, they can say Floyd lying all they want to. If I was so desperate and hurting for money, I'll come back.
You still be fighting.
By the way, when Floyd, the rumors were, or the reporting was that he was going broke, you were skeptical about it. Now that he's coming back, are you still skeptical about it?
Very good, Max. Yeah. Are you skeptical about it, Shady?
That's one thing I don't do.
He does really, Ocho, his claim to fame.
Yes.
And everything that he's ever done was for what? That O.
Yeah.
If the O is gone, you look at him differently.
Yeah.
He's not the same, Ocho.
Yeah.
He's not. His claim to fame is that I can say something. All the fighters that you say are great.
Right.
None of them can say that above me.
For nearly a decade, the boxing community believed that Floyd "Money" Mayweather had successfully navigated the most dangerous exit in sports. He retired undefeated at 50-0, having earned more money than any athlete in the history of the ring. Since his 2017 victory over Conor McGregor, he has stayed in the public eye through exhibitions, low-stakes, high-reward sparring sessions against YouTubers and kickboxers. But the era of the spectacle is over. Floyd Mayweather Jr. has officially announced a return to sanctioned, professional boxing. This isn't a gimmick, it's a return to the record books. Partnering with the media powerhouse CSI Sports, Mayweather is orchestrating a comeback that aims to reclaim his status as the epicenter of the sport. Rumors suggest the roadmap begins with a massive, multifaceted event involving Mike Tyson, serving as a launchpad for Mayweather to why a 47-year-old man with a flawless legacy would risk it all. One must look past the flashy gym clips and into the cold reality of the legal system. The timing of this comeback is not coincidental. Reports have surfaced detailing a massive high-stakes lawsuit filed by Mayweather against Showtime Networks and several former high-level executives. Mayweather alleges a sophisticated scheme and breach of contract that he claims cost him approximately $340 million in lost revenue and misappropriated funds. For a man whose entire public persona and personal pride is built on the concept of being the money man, a loss of this magnitude is catastrophic. It suggests that the limitless wealth he has flaunted for years may be under significant legal and internal pressure, forcing him back to the only place where he can generate nine-figure paydays, the professional ring.
Go in the Oscar De La Hoya fight, but let me just ask you.
Well, if you don't know, I want to tell everybody this: the last time I made 25 million, I made more, but last time I made 25 million was 10 years ago.
Wow.
I'm not bragging or boasting. I'm just telling the truth. I'm appreciative and thankful. $25 million is still great money.
Sure.
But
it's not Mayweather money.
Well, you know, for the last, I don't know how many years, my guaranteed lowest is be like 32, a little bit over 32. That's my lowest. But you'll also know that in the Canelo fight, you know, I made over 100 million in that fight. And then in a Pacquiao, just in two fights.
Oh my God.
Pacquiao and Canelo, those two fights, somewhere upwards of 400 million. I mean, probably $400 million or better, and just me and sponsorship money. Leading up to the Pacquiao fight, that week I made somewhere 25 to 30 million.
Wow. That's crazy.
So these are my numbers. And, you know, they can say Floyd lying all they want to. If I was so desperate and hurting for money, I'll come back.
While fans are mesmerized by the flashing lights of a comeback, veteran boxing analyst and former champion Timothy Bradley is sounding the alarm. Bradley, known for his no-nonsense breakdowns, believes this return is fueled by financial desperation rather than athletic ambition. Bradley points out a glaring historical fact. Mayweather had every opportunity to fight a rematch with Manny Pacquiao years ago when both were closer to their primes and the world was begging for it. Back then, Floyd was silent. Now, suddenly...
You know Mayweather didn't want this damn fight with Manny Pacquiao? Because if Mayweather really wanted this fight, he would have had this damn fight years ago when Manny Pacquiao was asking for a rematch. Mayweather has to do this fight because he needs that bread. That's why. And it's funny when you have options. When you have options, yo, you can make your choice. When you're doing great and you got money in the bank and you sitting pretty, yeah. You sitting pretty, 51 and or 50 and 0. Isn't it great? But now, when you need him, you call on him. Mayweather didn't want this damn fight with Manny Pacquiao years ago, and now he wants this damn fight now. Because he needs money, that's why. All the rumors are true. It's a sad thing, but it is what it is.
The lifestyle of Floyd Mayweather is perhaps the most expensive in the history of professional sports. He doesn't just live, he operates a global corporation centered around himself. Maintaining the money team, TMT, involves an entourage of dozens, luxury estates in multiple time zones, and a collection of hypercars that requires millions in annual maintenance and insurance. However, the true wealth killer is his penchant for private aviation. NFL legend Shannon Sharpe recently provided a sobering breakdown of this reality. Owning and operating a high-end private jet can cost upwards of $20,000 to $50,000 per hour of flight time. When the $100 million fight checks stop coming in, but the private jet continues to fly, the burn rate of wealth becomes unsustainable. Mayweather is learning that staying rich is often harder than getting rich.
And you know one more thing. If Mayweather didn't believe that he can beat Manny Pacquiao, he wouldn't be in the ring with him. Yeah, you know Mr. Sensitive. I love Mayweather, but let's keep it a buck. Oh, he's sensitive as hell. Not only is he sensitive, the man, he's insecure like hell. He's insecure, and he gotta have a leg up on your ass. And he saw the Barrios fight, and Barrios just got smashed by Ryan Garcia. And then now, he like, oh, shit, well, Barrios is all right. I'm better than Barrios. Shit, even though I'm damn near 50, I'm still better than Barrios. My experience, my hand speed, I take care of myself. I had some exhibitions. I know I can still do this shit. That's what he thinking. He like, I still can do this shit. I can beat Manny Pacquiao. I saw what Barrios did to him. So, that's the reason why this fight is happening. The rumors are damn true. It's sad, but it is what it is. And you know what? The money right now for content is crazy. Netflix is paying for any type of great-ass content, man. If you seen the change with Netflix, man, I almost canceled my damn subscription with Netflix because I got sick and tired of seeing the same boring-ass shit on Netflix. And now they got this woman in place now, and she's seeking out, and she want the best of the best content. You know, they got podcasters and stuff all on Netflix now. I mean, it has grown crazy. So, you know, Jake Paul opened up the Netflix avenue. Yeah, he opened it up. And now, you know, you got old legends like Mayweather and Manny Pacquiao. Yeah, now they get their chance. Now they get their chance on Netflix, man, and making that great.
The boxing world is buzzing about a potential professional rematch against Manny Pacquiao, targeted for September at a massive global venue. But why Pacquiao, and why at this specific moment? Observers noted a shift in Mayweather's interest following Pacquiao's recent performance against Mario Barrios. Mayweather, the ultimate ring general, wasn't looking at Pacquiao's power. He was looking for signs of decay. He saw a Manny Pacquiao who was just a fraction of a second slower, a man whose footwork was slightly less explosive. For a defensive wizard like Mayweather, an aging Pacquiao represents a calculated risk. It is a way to secure a massive career-saving payday against a legendary name who Floyd believes he can still outmaneuver. He is a product. That product's primary selling point is the number 0. His undefeated record is the foundation of his TBE, the best ever merchandising, his speaking engagements, and his status in history. If he returns to sanctioned boxing and loses, that 0 disappears forever. A loss to an aging Pacquiao or, heaven forbid, a younger contender, would retroactively damage his legacy in the eyes of many. He is essentially betting his life's work on the hope that his 47-year-old reflexes are still better than the rest of the world. It is the ultimate high-stakes gamble. Double your fortune, or destroy your myth.
By the way, when Floyd, the rumors were, or the reporting was that he was going broke, you were skeptical about it. Now that he's coming back, are you still skeptical about it?
Very good, Max. Yeah. Are you skeptical about it, Shady?
That's one thing I don't do. I don't talk about no other athletes' money. I don't do that.
By the way, my hope is that Floyd isn't going broke.
So
if he is, that he makes all the money in the world for a Pacquiao fight and rides off into the sunset a rich man. I wish him the best.
I want to fight somebody. I don't care about the money and all that.
Who you want him to fight?
If Mayweather's return were truly about proving he is still the best, there is one name he would call out: Terrence "Bud" Crawford. A Mayweather versus Crawford fight would be the biggest technical masterpiece in boxing history. However, insiders agree there is a 0% chance of this happening. Mayweather is a master of risk management. He knows that Crawford is in his absolute prime, vicious, sharp, and hungry. Facing Crawford wouldn't just be a tough fight. It would be a potential passing of the torch that could end in a knockout. Even in financial distress, Mayweather is too smart to take a fight where the probability of losing his invincibility is so high. In his career, Mayweather's greatest weapon was his peripheral vision and reflexive timing. He could see a punch coming before the opponent even threw it. But biology is a cruel opponent. As athletes approach 50, the neural pathways slow down. The snap in the muscles fades. Mayweather is betting that his boxing IQ, his ability to outsmart opponents, can compensate for his declining physical attributes. He is attempting to do what almost no one in the history of the sweet science has done: compete at an elite professional level in his late 40s without looking like a shadow of his former self.
But in order for Floyd to come back, right, to be able to command the kind of money he wants, obviously I'm not sure if he's in financial problems or not, but why would you at this age come out of retirement after not fighting since what, 2017, if I'm not mistaken, something
it's
like
been
that?
about 8 years.
Yeah, 8 years. Outside of exhibitions, obviously, is to do what he's always said is have a bank robbery with no mask on. So if that's what you're gonna do, there are only 3 fights. Chat, listen to me. There are only 3 fights that Floyd can have that can command and get the kind of money he's looking to recoup for money that may have been lost, or money that may have been stolen, or money he may have spent, to date. For one, a rematch with Canelo. That's one fight.
Canelo too big. He let that go.
Listen to me, Unc. We talk about making that money. He ain't gonna have no choice. Number 2, fighting Pacquiao again. Right? Okay. That's it.
Yeah.
And the only other fight that can get him the kind of money and the kind of payday he might need if you're coming out of retirement and putting your record in jeopardy, and that's Bud.
Man, Lord have mercy.
Listen to what I'm saying. Whether you want to see it or not, the only 3 fights that are going to get him the kind of money he's coming out of retirement to get, that the world wants to see: Canelo, Pacquiao, or Bud. There is no one else for him to fight that people are going to pay money to see.
Teaming up with CSI Sports signals that this isn't just a domestic U.S. comeback. It's a global revenue play. The plan involves taking these sanctioned fights to international hubs like Saudi Arabia, Macau, or London, where site fees can reach into the tens of millions before a single ticket is even sold. By moving away from the traditional Las Vegas model and tapping into sovereign wealth and global sponsorships, Mayweather is trying to rebuild his empire in one fell swoop. He is transforming his comeback into a world tour, designed to maximize every possible cent of revenue.
He does really, Ocho, his claim to fame.
Yes.
And everything that he's ever done was for what? That O.
Yeah.
If the O is gone, you look at him differently.
Yeah.
He's not the same, Ocho.
Yeah.
He's not. His claim to fame is that I can say something. All the fighters that you say are great,
right?
None of them can say that above me. You talk about Sugar Ray, you talk about Hearns, you talk about Hagler, you talk about Roy Jones, you talk about Sugar Ray Robinson, you talk about Lewis and Ali, whomever. He always goes back to the O. If the O is gone, where does he put his hat now?
I have no idea. I have no idea. I mean, damn, I don't know.
Let the old guys make some money, Shady. Let the old
Shady
guys
like
make some
the
money. They need it.
grandfather.
I thought when Floyd was coming back to fight professionally,
Come on, Shady.
I thought he was gonna get some real fighters.
Like,
No one thought that. No
What
one
name
thought
did you
that.
think?
Rolly
it out
Romero.
loud.
Rolly.
Bud Crawford.
Stop
Can
it.
I say something about Bud Crawford?
That would be a great fight.
No, let Max cook. I
I'm
knew
not
he was
saying who would have won in their primes, Floyd or Bud. It's hard to say. You want to tell me you think Floyd wins? Okay, I'm not going to argue too hard. You want to tell me Bud wins? Same thing. But I will tell you this. There is no universe in which Floyd Mayweather would have ever gotten in a ring with a prime Bud Crawford, even if he was in his prime. I'm not saying Floyd wouldn't have won the fight. I'm saying he would never have taken it. With a prime Bud Crawford, would Floyd get in the ring with a prime Bud Crawford?
No, he ducked less, I'll say.
Right.
Right?
Right. But let me say something else.
Money May, if the money right, he gonna see what's going on.
No, because he could get the money from fighting a lot of dudes. That's the thing.
Yes.
Let me tell you who would definitely have signed that contract. Bud. Now, part of that's because Bud was not the draw that Floyd was, so the money would probably mean more. But part of it is, we know how it is with Bud Crawford. The man is a killer. Yeah. The man's not scared. He will put his name on any contract. Go get me the King Kong. I don't care.
And he can do it all.
So Floyd was never going to fight Bud. But Pacquiao?
As the training camps begin and the promotional machines start to turn, the question remains, why is Floyd Mayweather doing this? Is it the competitive fire of a warrior who cannot let go of the spotlight? Or is it the desperate move of a businessman who realized his limitless wealth was actually finite? If he wins, he will be hailed as a miracle of nature, the man who defeated time itself. If he loses, he becomes a cautionary tale of a legend who didn't know when to walk away.